welcome back to the channel. I'm Alice Wild and this is Stripped Down Garage, and I thought I would make this video because for those getting into working on their cars, you can walk into, say, Harbor Freight and be inundated by like what to buy and where to start and like really what to have on hand when working in your car. So as someone who really likes just having the bare bones kit, I would kind of show you what I have. So I have two kits. I have my like go-to bag that's just like rolls around with me whenever I need it. And that has everything I need, and I can go to the junkyard and get whatever I want. And then I also have a larger toolbox with everything in it. So let's get into it. I figure let's dive into the bigger. This sits in my car and kind of just gets tucked away. And this is gonna differ, you know, depending on what you're working on. If you're working on different vehicles over, you know, whatever. But anyway, this is what I prefer. So I tend to work on European cars. I have Toyotas, I have Lexuses, that kind of thing. And so recently I got a voltmeter because one of my cars has a short. So this is something really decent to just have on hand and be able to test what's happening. This is a code reader. So handy. Literally everyone calls me. It's like, can you come read my check engine light? Okay, so I have a few different things. I have socket sets, and I have them separated by metric and then standard. Everything I own is, to my best, separated metric in one bag, standard in another, so it's easy to just grab and go. For sockets, I have deep, and this is a deep socket, and then the regular ones. And most of mine are 1/4 inch, but some of them are 1/2 inch. I tend to prefer the 1/4 inch because that's just my preference. But obviously that differs depending on the project. Standard, this is going to be like all like those hex keys and weird random bit sets that I accumulate, you know, those like little screwdriver bits. In here I have different swivels, really good to have on hand. These are Crowfoot wrenches. I use these on my Mercedes. I would suggest getting them if you need them, but you don't need to have them. Hexpick sockets, again, this is for the Mercedes. And then I have all my metric wrenches, and then this bag is standard wrenches, but thankfully one attached. Okay, so that's everything. Let's grab and go. Also because I tend to love anything that has a 10mm, this is the Harbor Freight 10mm kit. Literally, they're all 10mm. Obviously, I'm missing one already, go figure. That's a godsend. Then I have different extensions. I have different ratchets. This drawer is mostly just going to be ratchets and extensions that I've accumulated over the while. And then down here, screwdrivers, scissors, pliers, wire cutters, random things that like you're going to need, but definitely needle nose pliers. Those are in here. Handy to have. Okay, now for the more exciting. This is my go-to tool bag, right? I don't know, I actually started using a fanny pack for when I just need to carry a few things, and even though it's kind of heavy, I just use it as like a shoulder bag and it's good to go. In the front little pocket, I'll either throw like my credit card if I need it, or I have actually like eye drops, hand sanitizer, and then the like little attachments for my drill, which I sometimes bring. But then getting into it, obviously 10mm ratcheting wrench. Then I have this really cool little tool that I got at SEMA last year. It has all these different little screwdriver hex things and a little extension. This attaches to like a ratchet, really good to have. Honestly, like I've walked into the junkyard with like this and a ratchet and been able to pull things out just because like I know what I need. 5 to 10 sockets, more of these little things. And this actually is an extension, so an adapter, I'm sorry. So you can put that on a ratchet. Tire pressure gauge, definitely good to have. Little mirror every once in a while, this way if I need to like see something. Let's be honest though, I probably bought this more because it does this and I can be a creep. I just love little tiny tools when you go to like the store. Little pry kit situation, pry tool for like, this is if you have to get like emblems off, that way you're not like accidentally damaging it, and because it's like wedged, you can like slide it completely under the logo and just gently lift off. Way better than a screwdriver. I recently updated my extensions in this bag. I had the 1/4 inch, but what happens is if it's too long and it's the 1/4 inch and your bolt is like too tight and it's not broken yet, you know, like where you pop it, I have literally twisted and broken my extensions. So I upped these, the longer ones, to the 1/2 inch because I actually, this is like literally one of my favorite things. I bought this extending ratchet and it's dual headed. So it doesn't matter what sockets I have in my kit because I can just use both and I don't have to carry double things and I worry about like what I have, right? So extensions with the ratchet, magnet tool. Again, I love that it's tiny and whatever. That's more for when I'm working on my own stuff because I hate when you like drop little nuts or screws and God knows where they go. And then I have a flex head 1/4 inch. That way you can kind of do one of these maneuvers if you need it. Handy to have. I, again, just have the 1/4 inch because I have the bigger ones in my box, and if I need to like switch and go, it's fine. But that's like the one I carry all the time. Ooh, this is a pry tool kit. It like for getting those like little body clip thingies off. Again, good to have. It's like one of those things that you don't think you need and then you get it and then you have it and it's great because then you're never stuck. Screwdriver, honestly, I don't really need this in this bag, but at this point I just have it just in case. And of course it's like one of these situations. Pick tool, I have a whole set. The other half are in the box. And then, because it's cute, a teeny tiny snubby 10mm ratchet. Okay. Oh. Wire cutters. Now getting into, I have all my sockets in this bag that go in this bag because that way they're all together and you're not like digging through. I also have the little 1/4 inch extensions. These ones are like little ones. And then I just have a mix of like some main deep sockets. I have like the whole 10 through 19 in this bag. And that pretty much gets me through. Every once in a while I'm shit out of luck, to be honest, but for the most part this is like the go-to bag, and I just really enjoy having everything compacted and just like right there, like you're not digging through one of those like giant tool bags, which I've had, and I don't prefer them. So the key thing is get the tools that you know you need and will work best for however you like to work on your car, and then find the stuff that works best for you, right? Like you don't want to follow someone else's, like if this wouldn't work for you, don't make this kit. Maybe it makes more sense to lug a toolbox in every single time you go to like work on something. But this works for me, so I like it. I hope this helps. I don't know, drop your favorite tools that you like to work with. Have something I don't have and you're like, girl, you need this, drop it below because I love a good shopping trip, so let me know.